the softer cream tones that have recently become connected with her wardrobe. There is a calm authority that emanates from the shade. It is an image that is organically congruent with the image that she displays while she is attending official events. It is warm, grounded, and understated. The last time this colour was seen was in 2026, when it was at a meeting with the Archbishop at Lambeth Palace. Catherine wore the jeté crop dress by Edeline Lee with a chocolate brown coat over it. Catherine Walker and Company did an excellent job at trimming the coat. Daniela Draper made the lovely Keeper's Heart pendant necklace that paired with the ensemble. The Gianvito 105 sneakers by Gianvito Rossi were the last touch. The room looked calm and classy because it only utilised one colour scheme. Instead than using bright colours to draw attention, the technique made everything look classy and restrained. Fashion experts quickly figured out that the colour scheme was suitable for a formal function. A number of individuals have used the word understated diplomacy to describe Catherine's clothes. A royal fashion expert says that darker neutrals, such as chocolate brown, make her seem dignified, while still keeping the focus on the event itself. The clothes aren't the main point of the message, they're only a little aspect of it. As soon as the transition occurred, fans online also noticed it. Brown is getting to be Catherine's quiet power colour, wrote one of her admirers. She always manages to make neutral tones look wonderfully royal, according to another person who commented on the matter. Catherine once again illustrated how simply chocolate brown fits into her wardrobe during a trip to Northern Ireland in 2025, which was carried out a year earlier. During that particular event, she wore a tweed ensemble and the brown suede boots that were designed by Gianvito Rossi. During the winter months, the boots have developed into somewhat of a hallmark item at this point. Fashion experts say that the combination of tweed and chocolate brown is quite similar to the style of the British countryside. The colour scheme looks classy and makes you think of heritage, tradition, and usefulness. Fans said things like, "These boots are iconic now," and "Her autumn wardrobe is always perfect," which shows that they liked how she looked. Another amazing thing happened in 2024, as the person was on their way to Southport. Emmy London's chocolate brown suede purse complemented well with Catherine's burgundy dress, which she wore when she went out. Fashion observers soon praised the rich, full colour scheme that came from mixing burgundy and chocolate brown. Analysts usually say that this colour combination is one of the most refined in royal fashion. Burgundy gives the design a sense of depth and richness, while chocolate brown makes it feel warm. The balance gives off a rich vibe without ever looking ostentatious. Fans said the same thing on the internet. One person said in a comment, "Her colour combinations are always perfect." And another fan said, "That clutch will never go out of style." With regard to Catherine's association with this colour, the year 2023 presented yet another fascinating example. L.K. Bennett's chocolate brown shearling jacket was the one she wore when she made her appearance during the Shaping Us campaign. Considering that the jacket had been worn for the first time more than a decade earlier, this specific moment was particularly noteworthy. One of the most important aspects of Catherine's public fashion philosophy, which is related to sustainability, was reaffirmed when she brought it back into rotation. Fashion experts often point out how often she wears the same outfits again. Catherine doesn't keep making new clothes. Instead, she goes back to old ones and gives them new meanings. This approach shows a more modern view of fashion and appeals to people who care a lot about how things work. Some people in the audience loved it, while others were confused. Another person said, "I love that she wears her clothes again." Another made a joke about how she still fits into a jacket from 2013. She made an appearance at another winter engagement in that same year, wearing a coat of a dark brown colour and suede boots. Such a modern version of aristocratic countryside fashion was caught by the ensemble, which many observers have described as a modern interpretation. In order to create layers of texture without relying on bright colour contrasts, chocolate brown is an excellent choice for winter textiles such as wool, suede, and shearling material. "She looks like a modern aristocrat," says a fan, who effectively encapsulated the overall impression. Rewinding to the year 2022, Catherine made an appearance at a rugby match wearing a pair of brown boots that were personalised to her specifications. Despite the fact that it was worn during a sporting event, the footwear was able to keep the polished elegance that is characteristic of royal chic. The boots were praised by fashion experts for being able to bridge two different worlds. They were, on the one hand, suitable for a sporting event that took place outside. Additionally, the complete ensemble was able to maintain its elegant and classy appearance, thanks to their slim silhouette. As Catherine made her appearance in 2021, she was wearing a checked coat designed by Blase Milano. The coat featured chocolate tones and delicate burgundy embellishments. The pattern offered visual depth to the ensemble without distracting from its overall appearance. Those who specialise in fashion analysis frequently point to this equilibrium as a defining characteristic of her approach to dressing. Instead of being overpowering or obtrusive, patterns are used to create texture while yet preserving an aesthetic that is serene and balanced. One might go much further back in time to discover the origins of Catherine and Chocolate Brown's marriage. As she went to a garden centre in the year 2020 and later participated in a Scouts activity, she wore satin trousers by Massimo Dutti. She wore them in the shade, due to the fact that the trousers were manufactured by a high street company that is easily available to the general public. This specific moment gained a lot of popularity among the general public. An example of how Catherine manages to combine elegance and affordability in her clothing is commonly cited by fashion critics as an example. Keeping a sense of relatability by wearing items that are available for purchase by regular consumers is one way that she does this. One of the comments made by a fan was, "Finally, something we can actually buy ourselves." Fans praised the style for its willingness to be accessible. The hue was seen once more in the form of suede boots by Really Wild Clothing, to be worn for the Pakistan tour in the year 2019. Catherine accessorised them with useful country wear that struck a balance between elegance and functionality during her ensemble. The analysts characterised the footwear as being in perfect harmony with the British heritage style, which is characterised as being long-lasting, subtle, and quietly elegant. The colour chocolate brown was the one that was most frequently seen in accessories throughout the early years of her royal life, which spanned from 2012 to 2015. Catherine attended a number of ceremonial engagements, including traditional celebrations and elegant parties, including the Natasha suede clutch by Emmy London. This clutch was a memorable piece that she wore. The foundation for what would later become a distinctive neutral palette inside her wardrobe was laid by these early accessories, is something that fashion analysts frequently point out. The chocolate brown colour was found to be adaptive, elegant, and versatile across a variety of engagements and settings, including different seasons. It is possible to recognise a pattern that emerges throughout all of these manifestations. When Catherine is looking to communicate a sense of calm authority and timeless elegance, she typically gravitates toward deep neutrals such as chocolate brown. Burgundy, camel, and olive are some of the seasonal colours that go well with this tint. It also works well with traditional British fabrics. Many people who follow fashion think that this taste is a sign of a more general way of thinking that is sometimes called quiet luxury diplomacy. Catherine's clothes are sophisticated